Hi, I'm that girl that gets lost trying to find her car in a parking lot, Izzy Smut, and welcome to another episode of Nevermind the Broadcast with your host, Izzy Smut. That's me. So, you're in for a great show today. I have a bunch of awesome songs to play for you, and I just recently went to a show, my first one since becoming sober, and it was great. I mean, I never realized how nerve-wracking it would be to go to your first show, especially a punk show, becoming sober. It's not something I ever thought I could do. So I appreciate those that made it easier for me, that let me bring my non-alcoholic drinks with me, and those that even didn't want to drink around me. Like, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. I was that broad that would be in a parking lot pounding beers between bands and then, coming back inside, talking to random people and never remembering what the conversation was about. So now, I'm a little bit self-conscious. I had that liquor confidence. I overthink things and, it's tough. It's tough when you're that kind of a high anxiety person that I am. I saw Copyright Chaos, Unwanted Noise, The Ruffians. It was such a tremendous show. For those who missed it, I feel very bad for you because that was a show to not miss. I've seen people there that I haven't seen in a long time. The bands were fucking awesome. And I will say one thing, we need more street punk bands. Street punks need to be around more. I mean, that holds a special place in my heart. That's when I first started getting into punk, I quickly started gravitating towards that scene because it's I just love the vocals, the attitude, the energy, and it's just, man, if we could do more shows like that, or if more bands could start, creating some street punk, that would be fantastic, as we need it. And there's been such a void and such a need for it because it's something that people enjoy. I enjoy it. So there was this one band that I saw that night, so I was looking at the bands. It was a very small place. It was at Wham's, and I saw Unwanted Noise from Canada, and my God, I was completely impressed. I think they were probably one of the best bands of the night. I was amazed. They're so tight, so phenomenal. I was stunned. I became an instant fan, and I know that Dismantle Record carries their music, so you definitely got to buy from them or from Kurt. But damn, that's one of the that's why I love going to shows and you find a band that you instantly become a fan of because they're so good. You can't deny how good they are. So this song is by Unwanted Noise, Just Like Me. So that was Unwanted Noise with the song called Just Like Me. And I wanted to continue along with the street punk pogo vibe. So this next band, they were actually going to play the next day, the Copyright Chaos show in Boston, Massachusetts. The lineup was Dog Shit, Who Killed Spiky Jacket, a bunch of amazing bands that played that day, but I couldn't go. I wish I did. So this band is called Menudo Death Squad, which I love the name. It's pretty awesome. And this song is called Chaos Punks. It's like a pogo, chanty. I love these kinds of songs, so it gets me pumped. And, it just gets me pumped and going, and it's like what punk is all about, just having fun and just not giving a fuck about anything. And I listened to the song a couple of times, probably not just a couple, actually thousands. So probably most of the plays were me. But it's an older song. Even though it's an older song, I don't care. Like, if any of you guys have older music that you want me to play, send it to me, izzysmut@gmail.com, and I'll play it. I definitely want to play more music. I want to spread the word, even if you had a band that broke up a long time ago, even before I was born, which was in the dinosaur stage, probably in the Mesozoic era. Send it along. Send me an email, and then, I'll definitely play it. So this next band called Menudo Death Squad, and the song is Chaos Punks. Enjoy. So that was Menudo Death Squad with Chaos Punks. And this next band, it's so cool because they're an anime theme punk band from Tennessee. They're oi street punk, which I love it. I love it. Like, I'm a nerd. I mean, as most of you already know, like, I was a big Sailor Moon fan. I would watch that every morning before I go to school. And I loved the show. I was more of a Sailor Mars fan because she would always put Sailor Moon in her place, because Sailor Moon was a giant dumbass that was always complaining and screaming and crying. I'm like, how the hell are you the hero when you absolutely suck? So instead, I always been a Sailor Mars fan. So back to Oitakis. It's so cool because I come from Tennessee, and it's just so crazy because I never heard of a street punk band coming out of Tennessee, and with all their crazy conservative bullshit that they're throwing at you left and right. Like, you can't even have a drag show over there. Like, that's fucked up. Like, fuck that place. So even though I visited Tennessee before all the crazy bullshit, and I'm sure there was a ton of that even when I went, like, they have this band there. So thank God that there's bands like that are just like shoving it in those stupid ass fucking people's faces, because fuck them. You don't need to be a judgmental piece of shit, not letting people do whatever the fuck they want to do with their lives because you have to be a fucking asshole about it. So that's my take on that. And back to Oitakis, they're just like, they reminded me so much of the Oi Scouts from New Jersey, and it just like reminded me so much of that. And that record, Boots for the Beatdown, was on repeat. I love that record. Every single song that's on that record is so good. If you haven't heard that record, go buy it. Buy it now, and also vote gay for president. So here is the Oitakis with Deadly Stench, We Don't Want It Anymore. So that was the Oitakis with Deadly Stench, We Don't Want It Anymore. Man, there's a lot of stenches that I never want anymore, but that's a different show. So this next band is coming to you from New Jersey, and I wanted to continue the street, hardcore, punk, oi type of sound that we're going for the show today. So this band's been playing for over a decade. I had no idea until I received their song. Like, I had no idea who they were. So this is another reason why I like doing this show, because then I get to listen to bands that I'd never heard of before. And it's so cool, because then you have an appreciation for them. You find out where they live, what their songs are about. Then you start to go into their discography of what they have available. And that's an awesome thing. So they have a song here called Two Party Oppression, which, my goodness, we're dealing with today, because you have some crazy ass people. And I don't mean to get too political, and I don't like being political, because everybody's wrong. Everybody has an opinion, just like assholes. We all have one, and nobody's more right or wrong than anybody else, because we're all stupid fucks. But either way, we can all agree that the government fucking sucks. No matter what you put in there, whether it be Democrat, Republican, they ain't gonna do a fucking thing for you. So they're just gonna give you empty promises, and then you vote them in. And then guess what? You get nothing. You get fucked. That's what you get. So this is what we get for being a bunch of stupid fucks believing in empty promises. Kind of like a relationship where you keep going back to that person who says they're not gonna cheat on you, but they continue to do that over and over and over and over again, and you feel like a dumb fucking idiot because you trusted that person. Just like how people so wholeheartedly trust the government to make their fucking life decisions on everything, which is completely ignorant. By the way, that's my whole rant, and I've been ranting a lot about things, so if you listen to the show, welcome. So this song is from Anti-Citizen, Two Party Oppression. So that was Two Party Oppression by Anti-Citizen, and we have arrived to the last song of the show. So this next band is from Providence, Rhode Island. They're called the Paraplegics, and holy shit, this song is so catchy. I dare you not to sing it when you're walking around getting mad, or even when you're driving, and there's such shitty fucking drivers in this world. Oh my God, and I think the majority live in Waterbury, Connecticut. They're terrible. Terrible. They're the worst fucking drivers. No turn signals. They just cut you off. They're just dickbags. Like, every single one of them are dickbags. Please do not correct me, because I am definitely right on that one. And so this song is called Fuck You Douchebag. So it's fuck you douchebag. Fuck you douchebag. Fuck you douchebag. Enjoy.
and a 1, and a 2, and a fuck you douchebag. Fuck you douchebag! Fuck you douchebag! I said fuck you! Fuck you douchebag! Fuck you douchebag! Fuck you douchebag! Fuck you! Fuck you douchebag! Why really like a fashion? I think it's fucking grand. Why don't you get your fuck out of head? You say you're working class, but you got brand new clothes. I wanna punch you in your back and get you in your fucking nose. You fucking douchebag! Fucking douchebag! Fuck you! Fucking douchebag! Hey, fucking douchebag! Fucking douchebag! Fuck you! Fucking douchebag! Wow, get over it! Yeah, Joey's fucking dead! If you put a remote, check you fuck your fucking head! I see you at the shows! I hope you fucking die! I hope you fucking die! 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 Die!
So that was Fuck You Douchebag by the Paraplegics, and we're wrapping up this week's episode. So, if I haven't played you yet, don't worry, I will. I mean, I did receive a ton of song submissions, and I will continue to receive them because I definitely want more. I want more, for sure. And also, it's free. Just feel free to spread the word about, the podcast and all that stuff, because I'm a one-woman show. I'm doing this in my own time, spreading the word about music, and especially, I love what I do, and I love that I'm doing this, but it's tough, I'm the one editing it, putting the songs together, saying my things, I don't have a crew behind me. I'm doing this on my own. So, very DIY, and it's free to literally spread the word about what I'm doing, especially if you know of any bands that want their music to be promoted or just anything, social media, that'd be nice. And also, I think I'm on major streaming platforms like Apple, Spotify, all that crap. I don't know. I'm on there too, so if you can definitely spread the word, that would be amazing, and I'm very appreciative. So feel free to send more music at izzysmut@gmail.com, and thank you so much, and brought out.